Welcome back to another episode of Olympus Unhinged. Way up on Mount Olympus, everything is golden. Literally, gold thrones, gold goblets, gold-plated egos. The gods lounge around, sipping ambrosia, tossing lightning bolts, and spend time arguing over who's more divine. Spoiler alert, it's always Zeus. Just ask him. But if you follow the wind down the mountain, past the clouds, deeper, past the mortal realm, through the shadows, beyond the river Styx, you'll find a very different kind of kingdom. Dark, eerie, and eternal. The Underworld, land of the dead. Today, we venture into the gloomy, wild, totally complicated love life of Hades.
I don't think it's complicated.
Yes, that Hades. Lord of the Underworld, god of the dead, owner of Cerberus, still single, technically, but not for long. Because this is the story of how Hades met Persephone. And by met, I mean kidnapped. Buckle up, mortals. It's love at first sight, followed immediately by a felony. Once upon a time, Persephone was just hanging out. She was the daughter of Demeter, goddess of the harvest, loved flowers, loved nature. Did not love being dragged into the afterlife without notice. She was out picking wildflowers in a meadow, laughing, spinning in slow motion as one does, living her best life. And meanwhile, deep below the surface in the underworld, Hades was sitting alone on his skull throne, sipping lukewarm Shades of the Dead espresso, lonely and bored, probably listening to ancient emo ballads. Suddenly, as he's looking into one of those scrying vision pool things, basically the divine version of reality TV, he sees Persephone. Cue dramatic music.
Who is that?
He's instantly smitten. Not just, oh, she's pretty, smitten. More like, I must marry her immediately, or I'll die smitten. So naturally, he does the normal, healthy thing. He calls his brother Zeus and asks if it's cool to kidnap her. And Zeus, being Zeus, says,
Hey, what's the worst that could happen? Permission granted.
Isn't she his daughter?
Classic Zeus. So Hades devises a plan. And by plan, I mean pop out of the earth like a goth jack-in-the-box and drag Persephone to the underworld without so much as a hi. Picture this. Persephone reaches for a flower. Suddenly, a chariot bursts from the ground, pulled by nightmare horses. Hades snatches her up like she's the last cupcake on the dessert tray.
I like cupcakes.
She screams and the earth closes. Silence. Honestly, not a great first date. Meanwhile, up top, Demeter notices her daughter's missing. Day 1.
She's fine. Probably rolling in a meadow somewhere.
Day 2.
Okay, I checked the meadows, lakes, and the hills. Where is she?
Day 3.
I will burn this planet to the ground.
Demeter goes full mama bear. She stops growing crops, refuses to let anything bloom. The earth turns into a cold, dead wasteland. Animals are starving. Mortals are panicking. Olympians are annoyed. Zeus finally realizes,
Any chance this could possibly be my fault?
Why is his hair so long?
so he sends Hermes, the fastest talker alive, down to the underworld to negotiate. Hermes zips into Hades' throne room like,
Hey, big man, quick thing. Earth is dying. Demeter's losing it. Zeus said you should let Persephone go.
Hades sighs. He doesn't want to be the villain here. He just wanted love.
Didn't he kidnap her?
And maybe someone to finally organize the underworld's filing system.
Sure, she can go. But first, she should have a snack.
Now this is a trap. Because there's a rule in the underworld. If you eat anything there, you're stuck. Forever. No takebacks. And Persephone? She eats 6 pomegranate seeds. 6. Literally the most suspicious fruit in the afterlife. So when Hermes tries to take her home, whoops! Hades hits him with a divine technicality.
She ate underworld food. She's legally mine now.
Hermes blinks.
Dude, she had a fruit salad. Calm down.
Cue another emergency god meeting. after a lot of shouting, thunder, and awkward divine family therapy, a compromise is made. Persephone will spend 6 months of the year in the underworld with Hades, and 6 months above with her mom. Thus the seasons were born. Spring and summer, Persephone is above ground. Flowers bloom. Birds sing. Demeter's happy again. Fall and winter, Persephone returns to the underworld. The earth grows cold. Demeter sulks. Everyone gets seasonal depression. So, to recap, Hades wanted love. Zeus gave horrible advice. What else is new? Demeter burned half the earth. Persephone got a seasonal custody agreement, and pomegranates became suspicious forever. Or were they already suspicious? The moral of the story? If you see a chariot bursting out of the ground, run. If your kidnapper offers you food in the underworld, ask questions.
But what if I'm hungry?
Like maybe one question at least. And most importantly, if you're Zeus, maybe stop giving relationship advice. That's it for today's episode of Olympus Unhinged. Join us next time for more mythical drama, immortal bad decisions, and Hades definitely needing to work on his dating strategy. Actually, Persephone eventually falls in love with Hades, and they have one of the strongest marriages among the gods.
Stockholm Syndrome?
But that's another story. Please like and subscribe if you want to hear more.
Oh, hey, leave a comment about which god or story you want to hear next time.